Hi children, how are you all? I hope all you are good. Children, in that previous video we discussed up to 7 questions, right? In this video we are going to discuss the questions from 8 onwards. Left over 3 questions only there. These 3 questions also we will discuss in this video. Okay, ma, see here what they are asking. If OX is equals to here 7 meters, yes, when you observe the diagram here, OX is equals to 7 meters, yes. OY is equals to 14 meters, okay, up to that edge here this is 14 meters. Then the area of the shaded portion, this area we need to find out. Okay, ma, this is in the form of that semicircular ring. What is the formula to find that area of a semicircular ring? Here, area of a semicircular ring is half into pi r square minus r square. Okay, here what is that r and what is that capital R and what is that small r here? See that, let OX is equals to, here OX means that is the inner radius, yes or no ma? When you observe this one, here 2 circles are there. This is half of the semicircle and this is another circle. This is half of the part of outer circle. Okay, now here inside circle radius is OX, outside circle radius is OY. Okay, now here OX is equals to here, that is small r is equals to 7 meters. Okay, and in the same way outside ring, outside circle, its radius OY is equals to that is capital R, which is equals to 14 meters. Am I clear, ma? Yes. Now here area of a semicircular ring. Semicircular ring. What is that formula here? That is a half into pi into r square minus r square. Actually this is the formula for that, pi into r square minus r square is the formula for that circular ring. Now here half of the circular ring area they are asking, which means a semicircular ring area they are asking, that's why into half. Okay ma. 7th question, that is related to quadrant. Quadrant means 1/4 part, no? So that's why here we multiplied that area of a circular ring with 1/4 in that 7th question. Now here half of the circular part is there, no? That's why that is a semicircular ring. Okay ma. Now here see that. What is that value? How we will get here? See. Which is equals to 1/2 into pi is equals to 22/7 into capital R is equals to 14, small r is equals to 14 square minus 7 square with units, which is equals to half into 22/7 into, here we can write it as 4 meters plus 7 meters with units ma, into 14 meters minus 7 meters. Okay, from this one half into 22/7 into 14 plus 7, which is equals to 21 meters into 14 minus 7, 7 meters. 7 cancel. Next, any cancellations ma? Yes, 2 11s, which is equals to 11 into, here 21 meters into meters, which is equals to 21 into meter square, which is equals to here 11 ones 11, 11 twos 22, 22 plus 1 23, 231 meter square. Okay ma? Yes. Finally here what is that answer? 231 meter square. Option C is satisfying, that is 231 meter square. Okay? Yes. Yes. Next see here. 9th question, if a track of width 3.5 meters runs around the rectangle surrounded by semicircles on the width either side, then the length of the outer track is either side, then the length of the outer track. This total length we need to find out. Okay, when you observe this one, here we can observe that here this is the rectangle. See here ma. This is that rectangular shape. Okay, and here 2 semicircles there, no? Here one of the semicircle is there, here one of the semicircle is there. Now what we need to find out here? Here we need to find that the measurement of the length of the circular the length of the outer track. Outer track means here, see that semicircle and here semicircle. In that middle we are having that length. In that middle we are having that rectangle, no? So that's why that is the length. Okay, ma. Now here see that how to find out that the length of that outer track. Length of the outer track is equals to, here first observe that here length of that rectangle is there. How many times length there? 2 times there. Okay, ma. That's why here consider it as 2L plus, here semicircle, here also semicircle. So 2 semicircles, when you combine 2 semicircles, then what we will get here? A circle we will get here. Okay, ma. Circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle. Why? Because here total circle we taken semicircle plus a semicircle. 2 semicircles there, no ma. When you combine those two, we will get that a circle. Okay, semicircle. When you close it those two, then we will get here circle. Okay. Now what we will get here? 2L. 2L means here L is equals to 50 meters. They are already given now here. L is equals to 50 meters. Plus circumference of a circle. Circumference of a circle means that is 2 pi r. 2 pi r. Here how to find that radius? What is the radius, ma, here? This is total 21. 21 is that diameter of that path. Okay, diameter of that inside circle, that is 21 meters. Here this is 21 means 21 divided by 2. How much you will get here? 10.5. This is r, no? R is equals to 21 by 2, which is equals to 10.5 meters. And in the same way 10.5 meters plus this one also we need to include, no? 3.5. Okay, ma. That's why here 2 into 50 is equals to 100 meters plus 2 into pi is equals to 22 by 7 into r is equals to, here r is equals to what we taken here? 21 by 2 plus 3.5. That is the measurement of r, which is equals to 100 meters plus 2 into 22 by 7 into here 10.5 is 21. 10.5 plus 3.5 meters. Okay, ma. From this one here 100 meters plus 2 into 22 by 7 into here 10.5 plus 0.5 is equal to 11. 11 plus 3 is equal to 14 meters. Now cancellations possible now here. 7 to 14. Is there any other cancellations? Yes, not there. Which is equals to 100 meters plus 2 into 22 into 2, which means 2 to 4. 4 into 22 is equals to 88 meters. Okay, ma. Totally here 100 meters plus 88 meters is equal to 188 meters. This is the finally the length of that track. The length of that outer track. What is that? 188 meters. Okay, ma. Yes. Finally here we are having the 10th question. What is that? If here C1, C2, C3 are 3 circles. How many circles are there? Concentric circles. Up to now we discussed about the 2 circles only. One of the circle which is inscribed inside of the another circle. Okay, now here 3 circles are there. Concentric circles. How many circles are there here? 3 circles are there. Whose radii? R1, R2, R3. Yes, R1 meters, R2 meters, R3 meters. Yes. And here they given that R1 minus R2 is equal to 2 into R2 minus R3. Okay. And here where R2 is equals to 21 meters, R3 is equal to 7 meters. Then the area of the shaded region, this area we need to find out. Okay. What they given, see here. This is R3. Okay, and this is R2, and this is R1. Clear ma? R1 is the radius of outer circle, R2 is the radius of second inside circle, R3 is the radius of third inside circle. Okay, now here what they are saying, what they given that R1 minus R2 is equals to 2 into R2 minus R3. Okay, and in the same way R2 R3 values they given. See here, R1 minus R2 is equal to 21 meters, which is equals to 2 into R2 is equal to 21 meters minus R3 is equal to 7 meters. Clear ma? Now here first find that R1 value here. R1 minus 21 meters is equal to 2 into 21 minus 7, which is equals to 14 meters. 14 meters, which is equals to here 2 14s, 28 meters. 28 meters. From this one, what is the value of R here? R1. R1 is equal to 28 meters, and here minus 21 is there, no? Minus 21 become as plus 21 meters. Then here R1 is equals to 20 plus 20, 40, 49 meters. Okay, 49 meters. And here shaded portion is there in between C2 and C1. C2 and C1. For that here R2 is required, and in the same way R1 is required. Okay ma. Now here area of a shaded portion. Area of a shaded portion is equals to, here what is that formula ma? Pi into, here shaded portion is lies in between C1 and C2. C1 and C2 means here which one we need to take? R2, and in the same way R1 we need to consider it. That's why pi into R1 square minus R2 square. Okay. Yes, now here pi is equals to, they didn't mention the value, no? Then here 22 by 7 into R1 is equals to, here that is R1 is equals to how much we got? 49 meters whole square, minus R2 is equals to here 21. Yes I know, yes, 21 meters. 21 meters whole square. Clear? Now simplify that, which is equals to 22 by 7 into here 49 meters minus 21 meters, 49 meters minus 21 meters into 49 meters plus 21 meters, which is equals to 22 by 7 into 49 minus 21. 40 minus 20, 20, and in the same way here 9 minus 1 is 8, 28 meters. Into 49 plus 1, 50, 60, 70 meters. Clear ma? Now here cancellation, see that 7 ones, 7 tens, 70. Then here 22 into 28 meters into 10 meters. Okay. Now here 22 into 28, how much you will get here? 22 into 28, 8 to 16, 16 plus 1, 17, 2 2's 4, 2 2's 4, 6, 11, 6, 616. 616 meters into 10 meters, which is equals to 6160 meters square. Option there ma, 6160, yes, 6160 meters square. That is the area of that shaded portion. That shaded portion is nothing but outer side. Here C1 and C2 circles, it's a shaded portion. For that purpose here first we need to find that R1, already R2 they given. R3 is not required here. Why? Because here shaded portion is not there, no? Shaded portion is there in between which two circles, that one is sufficient. Okay ma. So up to here totally 10 questions also completed. In this video we learned that last 3 questions, no, and previous 2 videos there, those 2 videos also we are having that 1 to 5 questions, sorry, 1 to 3 questions and 4 to 7 questions. After that 8 to 10 questions. Okay ma. Finally here worksheet for 3 videos are there. Okay, thank you all.